guys, Street Machine back with another video. So today I'm going to be talking about putting trust in your tyres. Now you're probably wondering what I actually mean by that. Now what I mean by that is how far you lean the bike over. Now if you're like me, you like to ride your bike properly. And yes guys, I have no gloves on, sorry about that. Left them at home, thought it was a good idea at the time. Turns out it wasn't. And again, apologise for the shitty weather here. But you know, as I always say, it's a great day in the neighbourhood. But yeah, so I put quite a bit of trust in my tyres, and sometimes that'll backfire on you. Now you're probably wondering, what do you mean by it'll backfire on you? Well, you'll go just a little bit too far and you'll come a cropper. Now you're probably thinking, what do you mean? No, I'm joking guys, everyone knows what come a cropper is. But you'll end up coming off the bike. And to be all fair guys, no one really wants that. Jeez. Car in front was close to the curb. What the hell are you doing, mate? So yeah, you'll become a cropper and you'll do some damage to your bike. Like me. I was riding along, I wasn't even really riding the bike aggressively. I was literally just cruising along and was going around the roundabout, and the back wheel just suddenly kicked out, and that was it, the bike went. There was no chance of me holding that. Again, I do apologise for the shitty weather guys, but here in Britain it's like the Amazon rainy season. You'll get a little bit of rain, trouble is that little bit of rain will last for about 3 weeks. Can you try and do anything in that space of time? So as I was saying, it backfired on me guys. And I slid off the bike. Luckily the bike's okay, there's no damage done to the bike. But me however, there's quite a bit of damage done too. I've hurt my thumb, quite severely actually. Done quite a bit of damage to the thumb. I've also, luckily I was wearing leathers, so they've actually saved me quite a bit, which I'm quite happy about. So they've saved me, but they've taken the brunt of it. All my right side of the leathers are damaged, but that is what I spent the sort of 120 quid for. The jacket isn't damaged too much, it's literally got that little mark, don't know whether you can see it just there. I'm ready. Just let him out. But yeah, the leathers became a cropper of it all, which I'm quite happy about, because that's what they're there for. They're there to protect me. Boots, again, came a cropper. They weren't. But again, they weren't too bad. They got scraped up a bit on the toe sliders. But you learn from these things. You don't put, after that, you don't put as much trust in your tyres, especially in rain like this. Bearing in mind guys, I didn't do it in rain like this. It was nice and dry, a little bit cold actually, which could have something to do with it. So it could have something to do with it, but yeah, all in all, I'm not too bad. I don't really care about myself. I'll bounce back from it all. But the bike, it won't. Luckily the engine bar's taken all of it. As I said, luckily the engine bars are taking the brunt of it. And they've ground those down quite a bit. But apart from that, nothing else is damaged, quite luckily, guys. But I've got a few parts I want to change over on the bike sometime soon. I want to change over sometime soon on the bike, just to get it sort of in pristine condition. There we go, the back wheel just drifted a bit there. So please be careful out there, guys. This weather is horrible and it is dangerous, really dangerous. So just treat the bike with respect and the bike will treat you with respect and you'll be fine. The other subject I want to talk about is gear changing. And when you first started out on a bike, you probably weren't too confident with gear changing. You're probably like throttle off, pull the clutch in, up, let the clutch out, then throttle. But then you'll start to be able to change quicker. If I just change down, you'll be able to change quicker. See, I'm sitting at about 6,000 revs at the moment. I don't really want to sit at that because your petrol drains like anything. So change gear, that is change gear for me. And then as you can see, I've dropped down to sort of 5,000 revs. I've got water in my boots. Brilliant. See what I do for you guys? I get soaking wet. Luckily my balls are not wet yet. Luckily the nice leather has acted as a lubricant and slipped it right off. But my right foot and now my left foot. My right and left foot are now very, very wet. Which, needless to say, is not very nice. There's a moral to this story. Wear waterproofs all the time, especially in Britain, where your nuts are most certainly not dry. Yeah, my foot is soaked. But yeah, back to gear changing, thank you all. Back to gear changing, guys. You'll get quicker as you progress on. So yeah, you'll be able to change quicker. However, you may choose to go back to the old-fashioned way of changing really slowly. It depends how you want to ride. If you're riding aggressively, you change gears like that. If you don't want to, you throttle off like that. It's all up to you. It really is, guys. But for now, guys, please comment, rate, subscribe. See ya.